Prince Alcindor is here, but he's gonna leave soon, so he's also gonna comment. Hey guys, we're Sasquo.
Okay, you don't
Here's
have to
let me reintroduce. Here's Isaac, Jakobi, Jose, Elijah, and me. Today we're gonna talk about mostly like internet culture, but I think we're gonna keep like our first half for like movies and the second half for internet culture. What's y'all's favorite movie?
I asked that, you can't.
Okay.
That's my question. I asked Jose.
Wait, this is actually.
Okay, my favorite movie is kind of recent, but I mean I don't really watch a lot of movies, but like a recent movie that I watched that I really like is The Backrooms. I just feel like it's really amazing, like getting a person's like vision. It's like really easy, like when you're like doing like stuff like The Backrooms or like stuff that like has like monster stuff. It's very easy to like fall into the stereotype of just make it about like ooh scary monsters, but it's really intriguing the way he just turned it into a psychological study of a character, and I feel like it's like way more powerful when like stuff like monsters or like the background, for example, is used diegetically to explore a character instead of the movie actually being about the background.
That was kind of crazy.
Yeah, can I?
Like all of everything you just said, that was beautiful.
Jakobi?
Wait, can I agree with Jose really quick?
Yeah.
I really agree with that. I saw The Backrooms. I wasn't expecting to like it or to pay any attention to it. I just kind of wanted to see it. But it was really, really good in that way. Because I feel like a lot of like especially with The Backrooms, a lot of the analog horror stuff is really, really stupid. So like the found footage, like it's really kind of slop nowadays. And even with it's like a lot of the time, she's like, oh, here's a human, but he's really tall. He has long arms, and that's not.
You can see
scary.
Slenderman. It's okay.
Well, it's like all the Slenderman ripoffs, everything.
I like Enderman.
But then like Captain Clark, he was really tall and really long, but he was also strange and scary.
Yeah, and also like how like he like kind of like subverts like there is not a single moment where Captain Clark does a jump scare in the movie.
Yeah.
It's all just like slow build up in the tension.
I mean, he's
and
really
like
only in there.
Captain Clark is like not scary by himself, but it's just like the concept of what he would do to you if he got you,
Yeah.
and like the fact you like can't run away from him.
And it's like he's scary because Clark is scary.
Yeah.
And I really like the protagonist shift they did, sort
Yeah.
of from Clark to the therapist.
I'm pretty sure like Captain Clark is only violent because Clark is a violent person. Too.
Yeah. Well, because like you see Clark eating somebody, and then Captain Clark eats him.
Yeah.
Like.
You got Jakobi. What's your favorite movie?
It's really hard to pick. Really liked Nope when I watched it. I was obsessed with it.
Which one?
Nope.
Nope.
I really liked that movie. And then also, like shout out to The Substance. I really liked the visual. Like that, the visuals in the movie were so like ugly, and I really liked it.
I would agree with you, but I think I only agree with you to an extent. I definitely did like how visual like the movie was, and like even though it would usually take like a style of like a lot of modern movies, like the two like it would just like have like a huge like landscape thing, and then a lot of what is it, long shots or whatever. Sound like a TVT nerd.
We're talking about like the really like
The extreme long
indie
shots.
movie.
Dodge angle.
Because this is a complaint I kind of have. Sorry, I really like talking. It's like I saw Obsession, and it was shot the exact same way as every other thing.
Yeah, there's always like an establishing shot, but like the establishing shot is like overused. But
Well, there's always an establishment.
I know, but it's like they use it for like almost everything.
Yeah.
But I did like the body horror in that one, especially like at the end. But the very end, I did not like. I didn't like the face part. It just looked very tacky. I felt like it could have been done better. It looked like do you remember the CGI from Doctor Strange?
Yes.
Oh my. No, dude,
Wait.
the one from Love and Thunder was way worse.
Oh my god, that's the worst movie of all time.
Like the little hologram of like the kid talking to Thor. I genuinely thought it was fan made. I didn't know that was real.
Wait, when you talk about the ending of the movie, you mean like the very ending?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thor Love and
I think
The best
the ending was like, I liked watching it, but I didn't really think much about the visuals. It was still ugly, but kind of not in the cool way. I liked the part where she was on stage and she had like her tit fall out. That was really good.
Do you remember when she like before like the transformation she was like really really nervous talking to because like her teeth were falling out.
Oh,
I didn't like that shot because she was just like overacting for some reason.
I can see that. Yeah.
Like, do you remember like what's that one like series? Like it's in an office, but it's kind of like
That just reminded me of the series. Did anyone watch the series Them?
I know what you're talking about.
That was really really good.
What is that about?
It's like this black family, and they like I don't remember that. But like everyone's really racist. I don't remember the time. They go in, they move into a white neighborhood, and everyone like hates them, but they're also like getting attacked by like I guess like a spirit, and they're all like losing their minds and seeing like crazy visions, and like what the husband's like literally killing people, and it's like really good. I'm explaining it terribly, but I actually think that's a really good watch.
Did you like Us?
I was just thinking about
I haven't
that
watched
movie.
Us.
Yeah.
In so
I
long.
think Jordan Peele's such a good director.
He's really amazing. I haven't watched
I
Us in
love
so
him
long
so
though,
much.
so I barely like.
Yeah,
it.
me neither.
It's just really just
I
funny that
really just
he's-
remember like little kids.
Key and
this is
Peele.
a short film, but what's it called? Like something strange about the Johnsons or something. Where
I know I know the name,
like
but I don't know anything.
it was the kid who ended up like sexually abusing his father. They were in a black family. It's a really popular like short film, and then later on like even when he reaches adulthood, like his feelings for his father start at like when he was younger, and his father didn't know that he was going to sexually abuse him, and this continues on into his like adulthood, even like in his marriage, like the son's marriage, he still abused him, and then like the father is writing about it. She's out for the bathroom.
Oh, it's right there.
That's
Yep.
um like so well onto his like to the wedding, and then his father's writing about it, like typing about his like experience. The son actually finds the draft and then tries to like gaslight him about it because obviously he's going
You
to be
said
like,
this was a short film?
yes.
Is this your favorite movie, or are you just talking?
Obviously it's not a movie because it's a short film, but I really
I
like
never
it.
got to say my favorite movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say Elijah was next. They started
Yeah.
talking.
I'm really sorry.
My favorite movie is probably Whiplash, just because it was
Seriously?
like my introduction to cinema. Because like before that, I just thought of movies as just like, oh yeah, they're movies. I watch them sometimes. But then I watched Whiplash, and it kind of like it was kind of eye opening in a sense, just because like I realized there's so much more out there, and also I just think it's really good in general, and I think the music's really good, and I think just a movie about jazz and like the passion for music and how it can like destroy you, like just like your passions can lead to like your downfall in a way. I just think it's really nice. I like it a lot.
Well, I give it a solid 6 out of 10.
Let
was
me play
gonna-
devil's advocate.
Let me.
Well, actually, I don't like Whiplash. Though.
Yeah,
Really?
Lucy told me to watch it, and I was like, okay, I'll watch it literally right now. So I watched it, and I was like, okay.
It's like baby's first good movie.
Yeah, that's what it was for me. That's why I like it.
I just
think they're
I was
better
bored.
ones.
I don't know.
What's your favorite movie?
Mine?
Yeah.
Posers? Don't say Citizen Kane.
Well, actually, Citizen Kane is really. Well, it holds up very well.
What's your favorite movie? Skinamarink?
Waterworld.
Alright, go put the sea.
Waterworld's Isaac Spencer.
No, his favorite movie is Skinamarink.
I haven't seen
Don't play with
Skinamarink.
me.
Dude, I love Waterworld.
The Babadook.
No, I didn't like
Have you
Waterworld
Have you
very
guys not really
much.
watched Skinamarink?
No, I know what that is.
I've heard of it.
Okay, I said your favorite movie.
I was trying to say that.
Sorry, I just wanted to make
Yeah,
sure
that's
you
where
were
I'm
right.
like that.
Yeah, I just want to
Um,
make everything about Waterworld.
I have like kind of two
For sure it's a
picks
Chris.
that I like. I think equally. I really liked Old Boy. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
No.
No.
It's a Korean movie. I think it was on Netflix. I'm not sure if it is. But that's where I watched it.
I know
But it's a really good Korean movie. I'm not gonna talk about what it's about, but it's like it does like a lot of like genre shifting that I really liked.
Yeah, you told me about this one.
Yeah, because me and you.
Yeah, it was me, you, and
were
Ethan. We're in the car talking about movies. Yeah.
But it's like kind of it starts out as like a mystery thriller, and then it becomes a kung fu movie, and then it goes kind of back into a mystery thriller, and it just really kind of, but it's also kind of a dark comedy. It kind of just switches around. I really liked that movie. And I really liked Fargo.
Never heard of that.
Have you guys seen Fargo?
I've
Well,
not.
no, but I remember like that one project. the history of film.
Hey, Ivy film's not real, so I don't know why you're bringing it up.
What even is that?
Dude, I clutched you. Bro. You're actually not admitting crazy.
That didn't happen. But Fargo's a really good movie. You guys should watch it. It's like it's a really, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a very grounded cop movie, but it's not like gritty. Like a lot of cop movies where it's like, oh, we're realistic, so people get shot and people die. But it's just about like a very competent pregnant woman detective solving a case, like a murder case. And there's no like twists and turns or anything. She just kind of does it, and then the movie's over. But it's really good.
On topic, but that reminds me of this like movie where like they had like fantasy elements to it, but it was like also very realistic. So it was just this ogre with I think it was like who was the guy that like that slapped that guy at the Oscars?
Oh my God,
Will Smith and Chris Rock.
Will Smith
I think
was
I know
a
what you're
cop
talking
with an ogre, and they were like trying to get like pixie addicts or something.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've seen that movie. I don't know what
What's
it's
your,
called.
what's your favorite movie now?
I don't have one,
I know what you're talking about.
but
Just talk about your short films.
but I did find the short film really interesting. I think at the end, what is it? The end, the son actually killed the father.
Someone said that. Sorry. We're reminiscing.
The son actually kills the father, and then the mother finds out about everything, and then ends up killing the son, and becomes like pretty like insane about it. I'm sorry, but if I were to choose a movie, like I think one of my more like memorable ones is this Bollywood movie, Student of the Year. It is like it is such a cliche like high school college esque movie, and Bollywood was like all about cliches. But one of the biggest things I really liked is that Bollywood has a lot of like music in it for some reason. I really like the pop music for some reason. It was so good. And I feel like maybe this is just me talking, but like the relationship between like the protagonist and the antagonist were two guys obviously competing over this girl. I think there was this other girl who was kind of like competing with the main protagonist girl. It's like every love triangle ever. But the two like male protagonists were kind of like a little queer. I'll bring that up. Yeah, just a little. But yeah, that was really memorable because I watched that like during the pandemic, and I was like, yes, this stuff.
You guys seen This House Has People in it?
No.
It's like I believe it's like an adult short film where like this dysfunctional family. This girl's just falling through the floor into the basement, and like the
Is
whole
this not Vivarium?
no,
No,
it's like
not Vivarium.
it's about how like family
Huh?
like how some family members just like neglect the children and just make everything about themselves.
Isn't Vivarium the movie where they get stuck in the condo thing?
Yeah, but there
Like the
was a
cookie cutter
scene
houses.
where she was traveling through houses like by falling down and everything, seeing the other people and like disarray and whatnot.
Actually, that's no correlation.
Alright, how can we make this woke? What about movies?
I saw the TV Glow.
Wait, are we talking about both movies?
Can I start talking?
No,
The Color Purple?
Not to be that guy, but Japan. Sorry, I've been thinking about Studio Ghibli for the
I
past.
am too. Bro, I was
Princess-
thinking about Ponyo. I was thinking
I was
about.
thinking about Princess Mononoke.
I've never seen
That
That's on the
is
watch list.
Such a good movie.
Wait, Elijah, Dark World USA, Dark World Japan.
Yes. Chapter 1, Chapter 5.
Have you guys seen Grave of the Fireflies?
No, but it's on my Netflix watch list.
It's a good.
I saw it on Netflix. I was like, oh, it's good.
It's a Ghibli movie, but I didn't like it that much, and
Really?
it kind of put me off watching other Ghibli movies because I thought it.
Well, you have to start with the classics.
What is a classic?
Like My Neighbor Totoro or Spirited Away. Spirited Away is
Spirited Away is really good.
so
I think
good.
Princess Mononoke is like one of my favorite. I don't know. I
Still
watched it
haven't
and it's
seen
just so.
I need to watch Tale of a Princess Cock.
Actually, I have a question for you guys. Have you all seen the Minecraft movie?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I've seen a lot
I
of it.
deliberately avoided
Legally.
watching that because
I'm
of
like-
Jack Black.
But
Me too.
I love Jack.
has
Black.
everyone other than Jakobi seen it?
Uh,
Kind of.
No.
I've seen a lot of it.
But I know about it.
I don't. It's not a good movie. but it's
But
not
it's-
like the worst slop ever made. Like it was
It's like fun
alright.
slop.
It's not even that fun. It's just like a good kids movie. I think. I think too many adults watch kids movies and say, "Well, this is slop."
No, it's just a kid.
Yeah, that's like, that was me watching the Mario movie. I know I'm not like an adult, but like I'm just
I set
I
up the
like
Mario
the
movie
Mario
for like the
movie.
kids who were
I still
like,
haven't
I'm
seen
a
it.
hater of the Mario movies. It just makes me mad watching.
I liked it.
I still haven't seen that.
I just think it's funny that like I believe like as soon as the Minecraft movie like got announced, like now every video game had to have a movie now. There
I
was
think
like it was the Mario movie.
no, the Sonic movie was really good. The Sonic movie happened before.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I actually thought those were pretty good movies.
What do you guys think about the Sonic movie trilogy?
They're good.
It's alright.
Jakobi, have you seen them?
y'all were there when the Sonic movie like got redesigned, right?
Oh my god.
Oh
yeah,
my
that
god,
whole,
yes!
like,
I
controversy.
was there.
That was so.
Yeah,
That was a crazy.
That was
publicity
act-
stunt.
That was valid. That was genuinely.
That was a
valid.
crazy publicity.
So
stunt.
ugly that like that was crazy. What?
It was a good publicity stunt.
Well, I
Was
saw
that
people
I
saying
don't think it
It couldn't have
was.
been on purpose.
No,
It
because like
had
they
to
delayed the movie.
I'm
to
surprised they
change
listened
it.
to the audience.
Well, I saw people saying like they made the hedgehog ugly for the trailers, so that people would say, "Hey,
Exactly.
change it," and then they would change it to like distract, and then people would be like, "Oh, they changed it. It's so good," to like distract from like the movie being bad.
But it wasn't a bad movie.
But the movie wasn't that bad. I mean,
Okay, then why would that they
it wasn't
delay
high
it?
art.
Then why would they have delayed the movie?
I don't know.
It was just.
I don't think it's crazy to say that they would just make a bad design choice. Have you guys ever seen like the '80s Mario movie? Like that was.
If Bowser in the '80s Mario movie.
They could have just not made it look like that, but they chose to for no apparent.
Okay, yeah, that is true. I am a Transformers fan. I do know
I
that design.
What do you think about Pixels?
The movie Pixels.
Dude, we talk about Ready Player One.
Oh my!
I-
Mr. Morgan loves that movie.
I know. I
You-
knew.
are you-
I'm gonna have to
someone who
censor
really
that
liked it.
name.
Bro, does it even matter?
Yeah.
Who's freaking watching these? From outside of Paxson.
Listen,
You
I
don't
don't know.
There's Mr. Morgan. Like
Mr. Benson,
Morgan.
he's watching this.
Benton is
Dude, he has been low key missing.
Not really. He's doing his own thing.
Have you guys seen Parasite?
Yes.
Yes.
I
I've seen
really
it a
want to
little
watch
bit.
that movie because I've heard so many good things.
It's not that good, I thought.
Really?
It had like one nice piece of symbolism, and then the rest of the movie was just like okay.
It's a visual. It looked visual.
Yeah, it's visually cool. I just
Sorry, I like that more when I watch movies. What's like your favorite thing about like what do you look for most when you're watching?
Atmosphere.
Not
Or
sure.
atmosphere and like acting. Like if they're not playing a character in.
I can tell you what I don't look for in movies.
What?
Same actors over and over again. Like
Mhm.
any like aspect that clearly says that it's a modern movie, like the same shots, the same coloring,
yeah.
the
well,
same little landscape thing.
I actually get really annoyed by that because like any kind of like wannabe art house indie movie is shot the exact same way. I really liked that Backrooms didn't look like that because I had seen Obsession like 2 weeks earlier, and my god, it was mind numbing. It was like Obsession looked the exact same as
I just think movies are scared to look different.
yeah.
So like, have you guys seen?
They're scared to have
Split?
variation
No,
in
I
like
don't
the
know if you
colors
guys
of their
saw-
scenes.
I don't know if you guys seen, but there's like this really like, I don't want to say niche, but like not well known like superhero trilogy.
Yeah, Split, Unbreakable
Split.
Split.
Yeah, Unbreakable Split and then Mirror, I think. It's
Shattered or something.
it was Shattered, I think. It was this movie. It was specifically Split. It's about how this guy has like multiple personalities. This one guy has multiple personalities and like kidnapped 3 random girls, and like one of them is like it's like the Hulk. He like is like he's like an invincible like monster.
Yeah, the Beast. Right?
Yeah, the Beast. That was the Beast, and I think that was really cool because like think that just like why can't we have more movies like that? Like why? I don't want nothing like the freaking like the Dark Universe like Marvel comic where like Spider-Man gave cancer to his girlfriend because he wanted to make love or whatever. Yeah, that's a real thing that happened. Like she
Yeah.
dies because of cancer because Spider-Man wanted to get freaky and like
Because it was like years of like radioactive.
I guess, bro. I
It's just like-
guess.
Yeah, we do need more like kind of dark, super powered content. That's not just like edge
There's some
slop.
of that, but like make it like serious, because like a lot of like stuff has like so many potential to be like so dreadful. Like for example, like the Hulk. The Hulk is like the Hulk is the potential man of movies. Like why couldn't they have made it like a psychological horror about the Hulk? Like is it not scary?
About
to,
like
is it
the
not
Hulk's
scary?
mind.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
Frankenstein.
this is a really basic take, but I really liked Kick-Ass for that.
Yeah,
I've never
it's-
seen that movie.
It's like a very realistic, well,
Yeah.
semi-realistic take about like what if someone actually went to put a superhero costume.
Like it's kind of goofy, but also like, I mean, he just kind of gets his ass beat the entire time.
Can I talk about something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Marvel should be dead and it should not be like a thing anymore.
Yeah, it's
but
not.
no more movies.
Yeah.
No more
Yeah.
movies.
They're not
No
very
more
good.
Marvel movies. All of them after Endgame were very bad.
I still love Age of Ultron to this day.
That's
Yes,
really
me
good. I
too,
saw that in
me too.
theaters. Very good movie.
I want to see the new Spider-Man.
I watched people getting there.
Oh, Spider-Man. That's fine. Spider-Man.
Yeah, but like honestly, Marvel's dead.
Yeah.
DC isn't dead yet, but I don't have high hopes for DC.
I have high hopes. I think the new Batman movie with Robert Pattinson is
DC
gonna be
has
very
been
good.
cohesive since like.
Well, they're like
Wait, what's
trying
with-
to
with
make it
the
cohesive,
Riddler?
but it's just taking them forever.
I'm not gonna watch
No,
the
it's
4
not
hours
that.
Zack
It's like
Schneider.
ever since, like,
Sorry.
No,
ever
that's
since,
gone.
like,
I don't
They're
have
not
time
doing
for
it. They're not doing
Peacemaker.
it anymore.
and
Sorry,
then
Tom.
Superman.
I'm going to
Peacemaker
watch
was
the new
really
Batman.
good.
I've never
watched
seen
it.
Peacemaker.
It's really good.
Neither.
I like The Boys.
I didn't like the last season. I didn't
I don't
like
watch
the fourth.
enough
I didn't
movies.
like Kimiko and Frenchie getting there. They were supposed to be like sibling or like not maybe like father-daughter kind of relationship, and then they started banging, and I really didn't like that.
I never picked
I-
up like familial
I
relationships.
think it wouldn't have been as weird if the show wasn't like infantilizing her so much. In the
Yeah.
Well, he couldn't even speak.
Okay, but like she can still be a traumatized like woman
you get
that can't
attracted to
speak
someone who
without.
can't even speak. Like, oh, you're a pedophile.
Well, like, okay, someone can be mute, but also she's always like,
Yeah. I think my biggest problem with like modern stuff right now is people obviously have like really good ideas. People have amazing concepts, but they don't want to take the time to flesh it out or think about what they're doing at all. So you're left with this like you read a description of a movie and you're like, wow, this sounds really cool, and you go watch it.
It's the same exact thing you've watched 4 times
and it's
before.
terrible.
I have an opinion about like the kids movies.
Mm.
I wanted to like reiterate on something. Like, obviously, it's not my place to talk because I'm grown. Well, I'm 16, but at least I'm a bit more grown than the like kids movies. We all are. But it's like seeing some of these kids movies. Like, how are these palatable for kids? Like it feels like just slop with like a bunch of references. Most of them are probably not gonna understand.
I
just, like,
agree.
Can't
I think-
comprehend.
Yeah,
or
I
understand.
think,
Like look at like mid 2000s Pixar, like 2000 2010, like Pixar movies like The Incredibles, like
Exactly.
anything around that time. They're all fantastic
Like
movies that
kids,
hold up.
like just because it's for. I'm really gonna sound like
And
a
then-
fucking like child who watched Bluey, but just because it's for kids doesn't mean it has to be like mind numbing slop. Like you're allowed to like make it somewhat interesting, like
I
at
know.
least to put some
What?
passion into it.
Ever since I was a kid, I just well not like since I was like younger, I've just despised like 3D those 3D kid slop shows where some animal is speaking. They're all 3D. They all form some sort of team, and all of their problems are nothing.
I like Octonauts. That's it.
And there's
That's
always
not.
something
That's actually a
I
bit
don't
more
like
reasonable
fish.
because they're all underwater. It's got a cool premise. The rest of these are
But,
just talking
like-
animals.
Like the cowboy one, like the talking cat that was a
Yes,
cowboy.
yes, I know, and like the cactus guy,
Yes. Guys, can we talk about Oddballs? The
Yeah.
Odd Ones Out TV show.
Yes, I actually
wasn't too
watched.
bad.
I actually watched the first season.
I did,
It was
and
okay.
it wasn't.
It was okay. It was okay.
I enjoyed myself.
How do you guys feel about like those YouTube series?
what YouTube series?
Well, you know the one with like Joey Graceffa. Was it?
Oh my God! Escape the Night.
It's
Are you
the-
YouTube
You
Red?
know what? I as someone who liked them a little bit. They aren't
maybe?
as bad as you think they are.
And then remember when like
dancing
Markiplier had one dancing.
Oh, the
Unis
dancing-
Unisonus.
No, we're talking about YouTube Red.
Oh,
I got. Yeah, it was like
Is
the.
that what it used to be called?
Yeah, like Vsauce. Vsauce.
Yeah, Vsauce.
He had like.
Vsauce.
I remember
something
watching
off.
Dance DMs, but I didn't like fully. watch
I
it.
remember this was on YouTube Red, but like this was free. I remember watching like you know that whole space thing that Markiplier did.
Oh my
I
god.
really like
In
that one.
Space with Multiplier.
Yeah.
I was there when it. I was there when it.
I like those were
There's
that was
so
actually
many
creative space where,
unlisted
like,
videos.
actual innovators.
I
Like, people were
loved
doing
it.
cool stuff. Like
Yeah,
Dan
Markiplier got his foot like into like the movie industry.
Dan TDM was doing like actually interesting stuff on there. Joker Graceffa not so much, but
Have you seen that? Have you seen that the theories have like their own like live service thing?
they're doing so much.
Game
and
theory, game
I feel
theory
so
of,
bad because
like-
I'm never gonna watch anything that doesn't include Batman.
I know.
It's so sad.
He used to watch the ones with Gaijin Goomba.
Well, actually, can we talk about like YouTube in general? 'Cause
Yeah,
I
we
feel
did
like-
move to like internet
YouTube's making
culture.
me mad.
Well, I feel like a lot of stuff with like with kids entertainment, like I don't really think the money is in movies for that. Because like I don't
Yeah.
think kids really care about movies that much. Because
Just
like
my
Yeah.
YouTube shorts the worst.
Yeah, but there's really no there's really no like places for like kids anymore. So
Yeah,
why
that
are
is
they gonna-
true.
well, I mean YouTube like there's a lot of kids content. It's not very good. I think
It's not even
It's
getting pushed to them.
horrible.
What's getting pushed to them is like stuff that's like way above their like demographic. Like I have a little brother.
Elsa
and, like,
Gate?
I see
Oh my
him,
God,
like,
Elsa Gate?
scrolling on.
Elsa Gate.
Huh?
Have like Spider-Man Elsa videos.
Oh yeah, like stuff like that. Just like AI slop, or just like stuff like modern streamers who
Like gambling
I
or like
remember
every
for
person who like streams.
predatory
is
predatory.
well, it's like even like the designated YouTube kids content. It's like because I have a little sister and it's like slime videos. It's like Preston plays.
Oh my god, Preston plays.
Okay,
You guys remember
Little lizards.
I don't.
what's his name?
I don't know. I don't know if like. Oh, I'm sorry. You can go.
Start her up.
No, I
with
forgot his
cookies
name.
for us.
It was some YouTuber that I forgot the name of. He was like
Yeah.
bald and white and had a really dumb smile.
Okay, you're gonna have to narrow it down.
Can we talk about Think Doodles?
Oh my god. Thanks, Sia. Think Noodles and Lantinium.
I feel like YouTube Kids as a platform is kind of worse for kids because, like, when I was a small child and I watched a lot of YouTube on the computer, right, as like my main source of entertainment, it was just like regular YouTube, and I wouldn't watch anything like super crazy. I would just watch kid stuff because I was a kid. That's all I wanted to see.
I would watch people open Play-Doh surprise eggs.
I did not do that.
I did.
I would watch Illuminati.
I just watched like Minecraft gameplay.
Yeah, I watched Minecraft. I watched game theory stuff like that.
I genuinely just watched Paul Source Jr. Like on my own. That's all I watched.
I had a popular MMOs like book.
Oh
You
my
had the
gosh.
book?
Yeah, I had the
Dang,
book.
you were a real-
I wanted the FGTV stuff.
Actually, no, I'm
Or,
not.
like,
I'm
the-
not a real one because like I had no idea who
I
those guys
do
were. I didn't even know they were Minecraft YouTubers. I just got the book.
It feels like YouTube is now like a slop factory, whereas it used to be taken kind of seriously.
No, I
for
think
kids.
what happened was it turned into like a place where people will go to make money instead of.
Yeah, because of monetizations. Ad pop
Well, I
was
just- I
like
feel like
2016.
I feel like YouTube Kids encourages slop content over like actual good videos.
Quality kid
So
content.
does regular YouTube right
Can
now.
I-
The amount of terrible video essays I get to see on a daily basis.
Oh my god, the writing's so bad.
Well,
Dude,
'cause-
where
okay.
it's just like
It would've
it's
been
just like
slimed in the okay.
reciting the plot just over like. Okay, I click on the video saying like all lore about like this whatever this thing, and it's just like reciting the entire plot. Pisses me
There's
off.
some really good film YouTubers actually. I think like when you like click on a video about like a random movie, I feel like I
Oh my god,
get stuff
you're
that I'm
almost
actually
like
happy to
obscuring
see.
Elijah.
Okay, I don't
Wait,
know
do you
if you guys. Wait, you go.
There you
You go. Okay, like I don't know if you guys seen like Petscop, but like
Yes.
but like the Petscop like series, like the views that Petscop has is way less than videos that go over Petscop, and I feel like that's a very problematic thing.
Well, I feel like I have two big things on video essays. I had one that's one past Jakobi. Have you seen like Cosmonaut Variety Hour or
I don't know
Riff
any
Garbage?
names. I just know like sometimes they like will come into my feed and I'll watch them.
Those are two good film video essay people I watch. But obviously, I think you can tell by looking at me that I watch a lot of video essays. It's pretty obvious in my appearance.
I was watching one yesterday
Of course it were.
about Mario Kart.
But it's like really, and this is like an AI thing, not to like make everything about AI, but so many video essays are clearly AI written, and it's so soulless. Where it's like, because you'll have like these video essays that are supposed to be like a deep topic, and then it's just like, and honestly, that's growth.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, okay, what are we doing here?
Yeah, but even with like video essays with like not really essays, but they're like commentating on like drama, they are so like the way they deliver their opinions is just so like harsh. Like they're not even criticizing like the right things sometimes. Like I sometimes see these like channels like they're talking about like the latest like woke count or whatever.
Oh my god.
But they just like criticize like almost every other thing under the sun instead of like the problem at hand. But even with the problem at hand, they don't do it in a way it's like, okay, I understand your disagreement and like not even being like helpful or constructive.
The art of fence sitting. It is played
Oh my
all
They're
god.
either
goddamn.
they're either fencing or like insulting them so bad.
As much as I love
Creep show art.
as much as I love Penguin Zero, he has done irreparable damage to commentary YouTube.
Oh,
Well,
absolutely.
actually,
Nobody wants to pick a side anymore.
I feel like with Voice Critical, is he really that big of a fence sitter? Okay, I don't really watch his commentary stuff.
It's
but like,
it's hard to tell today because
don't
they
think
act like they are.
I don't think so, cause like he's just like a grown ass man now. So he's just kind of like outgrown.
he's
Just
30 years
just
old.
in just internet. That's grown ass. Dude, that's so old.
He's a 31-year-old
Okay, but
man.
in like the internet times, this is like he is pretty much like outgrown.
Yeah.
Just internet drama. Like he doesn't have to cover it.
He's
anymore.
literally a D1 gossiper.
Because all they do is
Can
they're
I-
only gonna take the popular side, and that's still fence sitting to an extent if you're just taking the side that everyone else is saying.
Well,
Like I remember like when like Penguin Zero was like defending Gooseworth and right after he admitted that like he did not watch the Amazing Digital Circus.
Oh my god. Okay, can I have a look at this is a hot take. I don't think YouTube should be monetized like ever.
What are you talking about?
No,
I think it depends.
no,
I don't think it should be
I
monetized
understand
to the
so
extent
many
that it
people-
is.
like
There should be a cap.
like here's the thing. Obviously a lot of really good YouTubers have made money and have had like successful like careers off of like YouTube. But like it definitely came with like a huge backfire with like producing slop and then producing like, soulless content because there was a cap at like how long a YouTube video should be. It would be like 10 minutes or so. Or like, the amount of cursing you can do, like the freedom of expression. And it's like, it's because of monetization. Like, and you know whose fault this is?
Mr.
DeFi Media.
Huh?
DeFi Media, the company that controlled
Yes.
MatPat, Smosh, like all these like
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
stuff, and then they wringed all their money out and then made them bankrupt. That should have never happened because they invested in YouTube as like monetary gain.
I don't think the issue is that YouTube shouldn't be monetized because you should be able to make money off of YouTube. I just think that like the way YouTube is set up, the only two ways to make money, like a big way and a little way, because like the big way is just to make slop and to farm slop. That's what like all these channels are doing with like Mr. Beast style content. Like everyone's yelling, it's like huge engagement bait. There's like the big thumbnails to catch your attention, and it's just like you're a creator and you make stuff about the stuff you like, but the way you make it conforms to YouTube's guidelines. So it's all over 8 minutes. You have ad breaks. You don't curse too much. You don't do anything copyrighted.
And that's why I can't really agree with you because I feel like I can't say no to someone because I don't know like YouTube videos are art, but they are art, and it's to like say someone should be unable to have a space to produce art and get paid for it. I don't think I completely agree.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like the money aspect of like making like those types of art like kind of takes away like
The value, like
The value
The
that
value
artists
of it.
how much effort they're gonna put in.
and then
Right.
Well, I disagree with you. I don't think most people make a YouTube channel to make money. Because like it's very hard to make money on YouTube. I think
Most
most
people just have a
people,
passion.
you need like at least
Most practical-
10,000 subscribers to even get monetized.
A lot of people just have a passion to talk to an audience and like share stuff that they like or share art that they.
But
create.
I do think sometimes it gets to a point, like for the odd ones out, where like how at first he was just making videos and stuff, just because, and then it got to a point where he was making so much money that he like hired a team and started having them make videos for him.
He doesn't even animate his own stuff anymore. It's not even about his life. It's just like
Random
stuff.
things.
Just
It's
boogle,
like-
just boogle and poopy.
This is the
Yeah, but like
Yeah, but it started off
only
as
reason why
passion,
a
and
lot
then
of
like
people-
went into like greed and stuff.
And honestly, like,
Honestly, that's
is
true.
is he that like? Can we really blame him with the? Like, can we really blame him
Definitely not.
to do that?
Because like
Yeah, but like a lot of them. Oh. Ooh.
Yes,
Wait,
dude. Let's show the camera.
oh, so cute, Jakobi.
Should I censor the feed?
God, you're so extra. Don't censor anything. It's just raw,
me
unfiltered
and Jose are wearing shoes.
beauty.
Fine.
So,
Alright.
Anyways, but the reason why a lot of people like could be able to like start out as like a passion project thing and then later turn into like money slop is because like a lot of them started like before the whole like monetization thing. Like the YouTube being like monetized, like it was a very niche thing in the beginning. Like when we were talking about like 2011 stuff, that's when like YouTube like wasn't officially like able for like you to actually have like monetization. But then later on, like YouTube was like, hey, now you can actually make money off of this, and it definitely like put like a whole new trajectory of like how I can be like a successful YouTuber and like.
I mean, I disagree with you because I mean, first off, there's ways to make money. There's ways to make money off of
Make some
YouTube
money.
without even really like sponsorships, for example. Because like, a lot of people aren't making the majority of their money directly from YouTube revenue.
It's from sponsors.
But that
from
revenue
sponsorships.
has kind of like changed how a lot of YouTubers act. Like I don't know, I feel like a lot of the content I see, like sorry to bring up like a random YouTuber, but like Flamingo or like people you'll watch, they're like afraid to do anything, or
Just,
else or like take
Because
any
of
chances.
advertising.
Like
Like
he's afraid to make a video over 14 minutes long, think like oh everyone's just gonna click off, and it's like because they're like because there's just like a fear of people clicking off, not getting monetized. Like
Well, yeah,
That should
their
be
job.
a fear.
If it's
yeah,
your,
but
like
if it's
that
your
fear,
source
that
of
fear is
income.
changing how everything's working.
Yeah, and I agree with that. I just don't think the solution is no one makes any
Yeah, I don't think
money
that's the
off
solution
YouTube.
either.
I think you don't encourage slop, and you don't. There's got to be some way to like deal with engagement that isn't just like video over 8 minutes, so you can have mid-roll ads and all.
I
this
think
other
the best way to
stuff.
do that is just to completely get rid of all short form media like Reels
Yes.
and
Yes,
Twitter
Please.
and YouTube Shorts and TikTok.
Please.
I
But there's
want
a
to
huge
say,
demand for short form content.
Yeah, I know. That's a problem.
I do want to say
Which is
that
pretty So.
okay, I agree with you guys, but I also want to move on to like sponsorships specifically. A lot of the sponsorships are the same, but a lot of the sponsorships are just so predatory.
Yep.
Yeah.
Raycon, honey, boom.
Okay.
How is
I
I actually did
some-
use
I have
one of
some-
Raycon is just
I have
fun.
some-
But you know you're watching a good YouTuber if the sponsorship is an R-rated toy.
Oh my god, Adam and Eve.
That's how you know you're watching a
Like
good YouTuber. That's how you know that they're a good
Quite.
YouTuber.
YouTubers are you watch?
Funky Frogbait.
Never heard of them.
Yeah.
My
Quite.
favorite non-binary person.
And then Raid Shadow Legends.
Okay, I don't know if you guys like. Okay, I was showing you guys, this, but like, remember when I was like, remember when I was showing you this videos? They all like the same people like doing like playing with the rabbits, keep saying like, I don't know if this is a nerdy take or not, but math is low key easy. And you know what you're
Yes.
doing. All of those are undisclosed ads. Like, if you see people just saying like the random stuff, there's like 3 types of videos. Like, it's either like Kelshi, MattGPT or whatever. But like, I don't know why like on TikTok specifically, there's like this trend of just like.
People cutting vegetables.
Yeah, or like
and-
doing undisclosed ads. Like
It's
it's,
actually-
everywhere.
Oh my
everywhere.
God,
So
it's
many-
super
everything is in.
And then in meme pages, Rain Bet, Calci, like, oh my
And then like I feel like we're going like crazy. Like brands are starting to comment on random people's videos. Like that one couple that did like that did that like
The Empire State Building.
yeah, the Empire State Building. Like people like companies like putting it through AI to like make it their own message. Like
Oh.
I feel like
Dude,
we're
that
going.
couple was so cool.
I know,
Yeah,
and then people
I love it.
Well, no, they were an industry plan.
Yeah, that was the whole publicity
Okay,
stunt.
Yeah,
but
that-
the
wait,
what?
no, no, no.
That was a
They
really
didn't
good
actually
message.
That was the
propose-
publicity stunt.
they
They were
did.
already
And
married.
a Netflix
Allegedly
series.
already married.
But was the proposal real?
They only did it so they could get a Netflix series.
They already
They
had a
already
Netflix
had a
series.
Netflix
They-
series. That was before.
Apparently
Yeah,
they
but
were
that's
already
part of it.
married.
No way.
Yes.
That part was fake too.
What the?
I really wanted them to get.
Nothing
I
is
really
real.
wanted them
This
to
No,
is
but
get
that
something.
quote really
It's a
was good.
publicity stunt.
It was
Obviously
good
it's gonna be
Jimi
fake.
Well, actually,
Nothing is real.
Are they going to
anymore.
prison
Everything
now?
is just like
Yeah. Well, they got out. They got out.
No.
But someone bailed them out.
well, I think the thing with like what Jose is saying is there's with short form content, it's like so much of it is ads now because there's all these ads for like various AI stuff, like study tools that aren't disclosed, or you'll see like they have a little at in there, or it's like you click on their thing and it's like something
There's
ambassador.
stupid link trade.
And you
Yeah.
always have to
Message
like pay a
brand.
subscription in order to actually like have the useful app.
But it's not just that, because like on TikTok, I went on there recently. I didn't used to use it, but now that I'm on there sometimes, all the ads on there are designed to look like regular videos.
I know.
Yeah.
Like there's this one guy, there's this thing they keep doing where it's just like a jacked guy telling you to buy shirts or to buy some random exercise tool.
I wonder if it's the exact.
Like a
is it?
grip
Is the dude
strengthener.
who goes like, you gotta go like this, and,
Yeah.
and then he has like the really flexy shirts, and he's like,
Yeah.
I know that guy.
Well, it's just I don't like that, and I don't like how. What else?
Is
There's
it like TikTok shop ads though?
yeah.
And then in some subcultures, I want to mention looks nice thing.
Okay, do we have?
Not
But
yet,
it's kind of
not-
relevant. No, it's kind of relevant because like every time like I get various content, I hate based ads. So
Oh my god, I was gonna mention base because I watch a lot of videos about like appearance stuff, like hair stuff especially, and the based ads. I swear to God, none of them are disclosed, but there's no way that all of these people are using based products
Right.
because based products don't work. They're
literally-
slop. They're garbage.
They're literally just like what is it?
Responsible.
Sea salt spray. You
Yeah.
can buy sea salt spray for cheaper.
Well, also sea salt
You
spray
can make
barely
sea salt
works.
spray.
Yeah.
Sea salt.
Wait,
Sea
guys,
spray
guys,
does
can
work.
you guys calm down? I really want to get a sponsorship on this. So.
Well, but it's
Oh
like,
yeah.
like
Can we get sponsored by Manscaped?
let's get sponsored by Kelshi. Now we can better.
Brain dead.
But it's like the amount of
Right,
these,
that's
because it's like, and I think it's a thing like just also like a little bit like it's you've got like young men trying to improve their appearance and they're just being sold slop. It's like buy the Monty hair products, buy the based hair products, and you can't tell if you're getting an honest
Now, if
review.
they advertise Chinese peptides, so
If you can't tell if you're getting an honest review because it's like everyone it seems like is being paid. Like every video I see about like, hey, this is how I do my hair in the morning. Let me get my based sea salt spray and get some based hair clay. Use my based wide tooth comb. Then get some like based texture powder.
I like the topic I was saying. I think it's like, it's not crazy to say. It is fact that like they're using media to influence us in order for us to like them more. Cause why, in God's name,
the
would there be a TikTok official account for the White House putting aura edits and AI generating like the Persona 5
Oh my
like,
god,
thing?
when I saw
Like,
that,
thing
I was
that, like,
actually
I-
so livid.
and, like using like Vegeta and stuff, like making aura.
The aliens.gov website.
Yes, dude.
It is the most low-hanging fruit I've ever seen. Like, I would be shocked if anyone was actually falling for it.
Because who cares
And
about
old
politics?
people.
Who cares about politics?
The
when we
old
can
people,
literally see
how? How would old people think this is cool? Old people don't, like, play
Well,
Persona. Old people don't
They
do
like
that.
PT though.
Because all the old people, because the conservative party is a lot of it is older people because it's how they were raised, but they do have to
Yeah,
appeal
but-
to the younger conservatives. And the thing that like a lot of young Republican guys like is like they like media, they like Persona, they like
Yeah.
It's down to earth
But it is
nature.
the most worst of it. Like,
He's
if
just
I
so
was
funny.
the PR, like, if I was
He's the
from the
funny
PR team
president.
for the White House, like, at least edit it, right?
Oh my god.
Come on.
Okay, let's be real for a second. Gen Z is just a bunch of fence sitter centrists. It's so easy to like get them to the. It's so easy to get them to each other's side.
That is
All
true.
you have to do is just put like a TikTok video of a guy that like pretends he knows what he's talking about.
And then you put like some like music behind it, and there's like captions, and it cuts to like nature, and
Yeah, and
Or-
also
or-
make
or-
sure you put a graph. Where's it from? Don't even worry about it.
Or like it's the TikTok audio that's like bum 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 bum
Um,
bum.
wait, but can we talk about how people are still transvestigating Michelle Obama in 2026?
Yeah.
Who
I
is
thought that
doing
was
that?
a joke. I did.
saw it on
Like,
I opened Twitter
I-
and I was like, you know
when
what?
people like when I saw those like pictures of like people saying that that Michelle Obama was like was Obama's like friend from like high school, I thought it was a joke. I didn't know people were actually serious about it.
Okay, I want to explain something. This is a little funny. I saw this reel. It was this Indian guy talking about how this Indian actress has the skull shape of a man, and it was like transvestigating this like Indian actress, like part of like Freemasons and stuff. I had to comment because the skull, like the picture was so horribly superimposed. I'm like, you're literally putting a 2D picture on a 3D person.
Okay, can I say something? I saw someone, I'm trying to
If
remember.
you're gonna
what platform.
transvestigate, do it right.
They were transvestigating Bjork. No, because it was like Bjork and she was like doing something, and then no, it was like an old video of her dancing at a punk show, and she had short hair, and then there, people in the comments were talking about like she will never be a man.
Yeah.
And she's not trying to be.
And like
She was
Oh my
like
God.
16 and she had short hair. Like
some people have transvestigated like man to woman to man, like
it's just
the detransition thing. like,
wait. Have you seen the thing on Twitter where people
do you
were
think we
posting?
can I
Like, it's like a normal
transvestigate?
picture.
Wait,
I
wait,
want to be transvestigated.
Can we should, I know we are a little off topic, but can we at least explain what transvestigating is?
Okay,
Yeah.
basically it's just mass psychosis. A bunch of like redneck conservative people are like hate a person so much that they somehow think trick themselves into thinking they're trans because everything is trans people's fault. So like if if that person is transgender, it makes it a little easier for them to hate them. So like they pull the most crazy crap, like the like. I don't know if like I've guys seen like the freaking like upside down triangle on the jawline to
And like the pose, like oh the woman is leaning like this, the man
Oh
is
my
supposed
gosh,
to be
wait.
straight.
and they use like
That's
the
all she is.
Have you seen the things where it's like a picture of like just a dude like Jay Schlatt or like Scott the Woz, and it'll be like, look at this is my trans brother. He's been on testosterone for 5 years, and now he finally looks like this. And people will be like, oh my gosh, look at her facial structure. It's so womanly.
But I want to say that like I want to reiterate, transvestigating is obviously like a greater scheme of like conspiracy theories because they're always gonna connect it not just to like because they like associate transvestigating to like oh not only is she transgender she's a lizard person. Not only is she transgender, but she's secretly Jewish. Not only is she transgender, she's drinking adrenaline. Ooh. But it's always like the same like, you know, overused tinfoil hat like conspiracy theories. Just being trans is like one of them.
I just couldn't imagine that like in 2026 we're still transvestigating Michelle Obama as if she has, not to be rude, but as if she has some relevance. Yeah, like
All she did was mess up our school
like
lunches.
she's gone. What are you doing? Transvestigate DT.
Right.
But you can literally see the estrogen leak out through his skin.
Not too much of my
What is it, DJC?
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Respect on his name.
But I do have something I want to say about like the short form videos because it's like such a big thing nowadays. It's like it's kind of the way like okay, you have old people watch the news and stuff, but kind of everyone is watching some kind of short form content.
Yep.
Like old people are on Facebook, young people are on TikTok, Reels, Shorts. Really young kids are on Shorts. Right.
And then the 20-year-olds are on Twitter videos.
Yeah, people are watching Twitter. Everyone's on some kind of short form media for the most part. So that's where like a lot of propaganda is now.
Yep.
Like every government is working on ways to like sort of advertise themselves or their party or whatever through short form media. And I like Israel.
Hi, this is Nam, and I edit the videos. I just want to say we are not anti-Semitic at all. This is a criticism of Israel by its geopolitical conflict and just in terms of their government. We do not hate any ethnic nor religious minorities. Just want to say that. Or groups. Just want to say that. Please don't sue us. Please don't take legal action after us. We're just high schoolers.
I think
Wait.
sorry, I just
Shalom.
without going like super deeply into the Israel-Palestine conflict, I think Israel kind of has it perfected because like of the way they are trying to appeal to people to support their government and their country.
I just
Like
Get your free Israel pin.
I just think people don't give a shit, unfortunately. Like, have you guys seen just like Israel just straight up dropped a nuke on Lebanon and nobody cared?
yeah, no,
Yeah.
well it's like because
That's
what they do,
desensitization though.
they do a few different things because they want you to. Israel wants you to think of them as human, and of them. There's a big thing they do where it's like everyone in Israel is so hot. Come to Israel on your birthright trip because everyone's so hot
The party
and
city of Tel Aviv.
we're on the beach. Like, come to Tel Aviv. We're gonna have a crazy party in
The
Tel
raves.
Aviv,
The Labubu rave, the Tel Aviv takeover.
right? And they do a very, I think, like a decent job of like.
And a
they're
lot
showing-
of pink washing. Oh my god.
They're showing
What's
all
that?
of these beautiful
Yeah, what is
videos of
Pink
Israel.
washing is like Israel or also just like areas in like Tel Aviv, they're like very like adamant, like, oh, we have gay rights, we have gay parties, we have gay this. But the thing is, gay people exist everywhere.
Why would I
Right?
Why would I go to Tel Aviv to experience equality when I can go to Seattle, Washington?
Well, hold on.
When I can go to
hold on.
Portland.
Literally.
The big argument they're doing there is because you have to remember that all of their advertisement is supposed to be in contrast to the countries that they're bombing.
Yeah.
It's like in Palestine, they're homophobic, and what they're trying to do is like appeal to the left who are
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah,
look,
but you have to get
Israel
bombed
is
bombed
gay
by
rights.
Israel before you get killed by anyone from Palestine.
Well, it's just like, okay, everyone in Israel loves gay people, and everyone in Palestine hates gay people, so support Israel and don't support Palestine.
Kind of like off topic, well on topic but not really. Notice how like they were really only doing the hashtag bring them home now, like when October 7th happened. Like they're not doing that right now.
No.
They really aren't.
Right, they're being pretty hypocritical about their own hostages too.
And also like didn't they like straight up like bomb where the hostages were being kept?
No, it's kind of bomb everything, but I think a big
Didn't
thing,
care.
like they have a
Free fire.
very good kind of propaganda department on like how they're doing short
Free fire.
form
Don't do
kids. Because the other thing is that like their actual members of government are kind of actively saying really crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Rabbis and stuff are saying really crazy stuff. There was a woman who talked about how they needed to be brainwashing young children, Israeli children, into like not thinking of Palestinians as people. But the short form monopoly they have is so good, like it is kind of convincing some people.
Oh my god.
Irregardless of what the government.
You know who's taking
is
a
saying.
different approach to the whole propaganda thing?
What?
Russia. They've just deleted themselves
Oh,
from the
yeah.
entirety of the media.
That's true.
When was the last time you heard something about Russia?
Ukraine.
Trump and
ISIS
Trump and Hillary.
Like,
I'm gonna take this call.
and like
I'll
they're
be
like
back.
literally like
Where
you know like there's the
Yeah,
whole
wait, wait,
war.
wait.
When was the last time you heard about the Russia and like Ukraine conflict?
Yeah, well, it's like because like I mean, no one in Ukraine really has time. But, well, also just like no one cares.
Yeah,
Without sounding like a bad person, no one cares about Russia and Ukraine.
I know.
Like, as soon as
I know a
Israel and
TikToker.
Palestine
I used to like follow a TikToker who was living in Ukraine. It's like their situation is so insane. And I read an article the other day about like this person who lives in America, and they like called up like everywhere. They're from Ukraine. They're immigrants, and I think they're on some kind of thing. They called up like everyone to make sure they could go back to Ukraine. I think to get something or do something, and they called everyone. They're like, yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be able to come back. They go back, and they won't let them back in. And their son is sick. Like he has a growth. He has like problem with his growth hormones, and you know the power is constantly going out because they bomb their power grids. His like medication needs to be refrigerated. He can't refrigerate his medication, and they're stuck back in Ukraine, even though they said that like everyone was telling them they'd be able to come back, and they're just not able to. Yeah. It's just like I don't know. It's so ridiculous what's going on there, and like nobody cares. Like truly.
Yeah, like they're not bringing any attention to themselves.
Like
Russia,
they
Russia's-
deleted themselves from like the mind.
Well, not themselves, but like if Russia's doing like this propaganda stuff, especially with like erasing, they're doing a really good job at it.
Yeah, I mean that's what they've always been good at.
well, I mean, I see a lot of.
Oh yeah.
I see a huge amount of like Israel propaganda, but I see very little for Russia.
Yeah.
If any.
That's their favorite thing to do. They love to erase things, people.
Yeah.
Well, it's
I'm
because
just-
people already have a lot of animosity towards like Putin or like
Yeah.
let's even mention like the
On
Tsar.
on the topic of erasing things, I think I saw like one guy once like say that they thought that Russia was the actual land, that like they didn't think that Russia stole the land.
Because the argument is like with the Soviet Union or whatever, like, oh, they used to have all of it, so they get it all. But I do think it's like back
Okay.
to the Israel thing, like to finish what I was saying. I do think it says a lot that like Israel has this whole propaganda.
I guess.
Hold on.
It's really just
Can you
because
pass me that?
Palestinians are brown and Ukrainians are white. That's why
Thank you.
the U.S. actually tried to stop the Ukraine stuff.
Well, it's like Israel has like a whole propaganda page, and they have like a lot of people, a lot of celebrities supporting them.
Mhm.
And then like every video I've ever seen come out of like Palestine or Lebanon is just like actual gore, or, like
Yeah.
people crying and begging for
Yeah.
food and stuff. Which like I mean, you could argue that that's another form of propaganda, and maybe it is, but like I do think it's telling that Israel is saying, "Hey, we're hot like us," and Palestine is saying, "Please God, stop me from getting bombed."
I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
Okay, on the topic of propaganda, I don't know if this is like too personal, but like my okay, so like my parents, they're like Hispanic, right? They don't care, like they don't care. They like literally haven't like said anything about like how like wrong Palace like is like the genocide. They haven't talked about the genocide at all. But like now that like Venezuela is like going through a lot of stuff right now, like not only their leader got like shot, but like they had like a horrible earthquake. Now like all my Hispanic family members and like all like Hispanic people that I follow, they're like, oh, it's just one girl, but like in general, I feel like it's just like they care more about their own people more than other people, and that's really just propaganda. Like that's just straight up propaganda. Like how are you gonna say like, oh, this is justified, but when it happens to you guys, oh like, oh, now it's affecting me, now it matters.
I wouldn't necessarily say that is propaganda. I think it's just like mere selfishness. Like, you know, a lot of people, like realistically, you and me, yeah, we obviously do care about Palestine. We care about Congo. We like
Yeah.
a lot of these countries that are being like actually like, but we don't have the resources to like actually go out and help. Even if we do are very public about it, a lot of people who are public, about things that wouldn't, be in the interest of like corporations or like facilities and whatnot, especially with like students like coming out against like with the whole Israel Palestine conflict and them getting their stuff like rescinded.
Yeah.
Like
Like the college graduations.
Yeah.
And stuff.
yeah, the college
Zero.
and high school graduations, like um, it's like realistically a lot of people just don't care. Like obviously people just don't care in general unless it happens to them. It's like a very like a baby common occurrence. So
Well, I want to say I saw a story one time. I might be wrong about this, but I want to say they deported a woman, like a college protester, for like she was at an Israel Palestine protest, and I want to say they deported her.
Oh,
for
are you talking
that.
about like Harvard?
Yeah, or like it might have been an ICE thing.
No,
something along
no,
those
I think they got
lines.
arrested and got like put for like a bunch, like 40 plus years in prison.
What?
No, that's I could have sworn I heard like one college protester got deported for attending a protest. But it's just like very strange because you can talk bad about like Ukraine and Russia all you want.
so you can
no one will
talk
care.
bad about this country in general. Like happy 250 years, but it's like
We're
but
doing
it's like,
zero.
My mom
But it's
is
like
but like wow, you cannot talk bad about Israel.
no. Well, because didn't they? Someone made an Israel joke. Like 4 people made an Israel joke in a college group chat, and they got
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
was it arrested or expelled?
I think it was. They got arrested.
Yeah. I wanna
Someone made a
say-
joke about how like
This is in Florida. This is in
yeah
Tampa.
they were like BB please like it was like bomb like the middle of the ocean or something like that so we can like miss tomorrow so we don't have to go to school and he got arrested and got like 5 years in jail.
And, okay,
Because-
I'd be so mad.
Because it was considered a bomb threat. Also, are we gonna get arrested for this video?
no.
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 Elijah what? You don't even know my last name.
Well, I just it
Well,
is
nothing like your first name.
it is weird.
I said at the beginning.
And I understand like the history behind like Israel's founding as a country and all of that, but that doesn't make it immune to criticism. I feel like it'd be like saying like you have to criticize current Germany because of what happened 100 years ago. Because like that wasn't good what happened 100 years ago, but no correlation to now Germany.
Unless
Yeah,
you,
it's like
unless you consider the AFD.
Well, I'm not talking about like whatever political parties they back up.
Oh man.
I'm talking about like
I
it's
like
the
that
same
from
with
Leroy.
like okay, Israel had a valid reason for forming 80 years ago, but that doesn't excuse them from bombing every country around them now. I just don't see the correlation there.
my manager just asked me to go in at 4:30 today.
Do I have to drive me?
Do you?
I'm asking you.
Yeah, probably.
Why does your manager want me to go in at 4:30? Can you tell him no?
I'll give you $5 if you drive me home.
Like right now, it's
But-
3:33.
At some point, probably soon.
Well, how far is your work?
I'm not. I can't go into work. I don't have anything. I need my hat and my apron, and I also need my
So you
work
need to go
shoes.
home.
Yeah.
Well, you live like half an hour from here.
Yeah.
And then how far is your work from your house?
It's like 3
Like how far is it in minutes?
miles. Like
Minutes,
10.
please.
Okay, so it's like a 40-minute drive, and it's 3:35 right now. So for you to go to 4:30, you'd have to leave right now. So
Call your Uber, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Where call the Uber?
Well, I was gonna Uber to work anyways. So
I mean, how far into the podcast are we?
58 minutes.
it's an hour.
Hey, do you want to talk for a couple more minutes? And
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
you just want to talk about looks next at all?
I really don't care.
Yeah, I don't care either. What's there to talk about?
I don't know. I think it's an interesting thing.
I hate trend setting.
Oh, they're gonna say transaction.
I was surprised you were gonna say that. I was like, okay.
Transsexuals.
I do want to reiterate back on the whole like not really Israel, but just like in general. I want to talk about like with other countries' perception to the whole Israel-Palestine conflict. This is a nothing burger. Everyone knows this, but like it's kind of like appalling that the other Middle Eastern countries literally don't care about Palestine.
Yeah.
Obviously, Saudi Arabia doesn't because Saudi Arabia literally has its own interest in Israel, and the whole Israel-Palestine conflict. You know, people. Here's the thing. They use it as like a guise of like religious conflict. It's all geopolitical. Stop BSing. It's
Literally.
all geopolitical. It's been since like the Balfour Declaration. It's like been like that. But it's just like I don't understand. Like the other countries, they just don't care. Like they either don't care, they're also getting bombed by Israel,
Yeah.
or they're just like
Like,
literally
countries are like
have
sissies.
interest on Israel.
Countries
like
are
Israel.
sissies. Like at heart, everyone's a sissy.
Well, I think kind of the thing is like because if you're attacking Israel or if
You
you're
get
in a
bombed.
fight with
You're
Israel,
fighting with the U.S.
yeah, you're fighting the United States.
Who's
That's-
probably the most powerful country in the world.
And
Not
like,
even just the United
and
States,
if-
but like a lot of
if your
Western
first
countries.
obligation is to your people, I'm not saying they're in the right for this, but if your first obligation is to your people, are you gonna take a war with the United States essentially?
Yeah,
when
but
you're a
it's like,
tiny little country and you don't.
like I don't, and I mean some of them do, like Iran, right? Like even they're not trying to get into that too much. I just don't think you can blame these countries for not wanting to get carpet bombed by the
Well,
US.
they're not trying to get into it. It's just that like the U.S. keeps forcing them to it. Like
Yeah.
there have been so
But-
many peace there's been so many like peace deals and ceasefires done that like either the U.S. or just Israel breaks
Right.
for
Yeah.
fun.
Guys, the U.S.
But-
can handle it. Why are we so concerned?
Like
Literally.
But here's the thing.
like Iran literally warned the U.S. that like we were not having any more peace talks anymore if you bomb us again, and then Israel just went shooting one of its allies. Like what are you talking about?
Do you want to talk about something?
Genuinely
But,
for
like,
fun.
Israel and America don't even care whether or not like you're trying to like not get carpet bombed or not. Because frankly, look at all the Middle Eastern countries that got destabilized by the US. Do you think they willingly wanted to spar with Israel through and through? Probably not.
Like what?
I like how the
It's all because they have good resources, they have good oil.
That oil.
I love how the U.S. just became like the new era equivalent in Spain.
It's kind of crazy.
Well, it's like we're not doing a ton of colonization right
Yes, we
now.
are.
We're not-
Destabilization is de facto colonization.
No, no, no.
Okay,
I'm not saying.
why do you think
I'm saying we're
well-
not sailing boats to undiscovered land.
Yeah, but we dip
If-
our
if the-
hands in.
yeah,
the
they don't
plan-
do that.
if the plan is we're literally trying to take control of Venezuela, dude. We are colonizing that.
Venezuela, why? Puerto
Okay.
Rico,
We've been
Mexico.
trying. We've been destabilizing
Vietnam,
South America for so long.
Korea.
It's an American tradition. Like,
What else?
Okay, but like why
Obviously,
else
it's the Middle East.
why else would Israel try to like flatten completely Palestine, Iran, and Lebanon if not for colonization and like
Yeah, they just want more land.
and absorbing
The more
all
land,
of their
more
resources?
They're getting all big and fat off of the freaking oil.
I mean, I would say
Girl.
Israel is the closest thing to like colonization that America.
Israel is just America.
Bless you.
Because yeah, Israel is like maybe it's not just America, but it's like heavily U.S.
I don't think it's just America. I don't know. I saw a video, but like I saw a video and I don't know. They're trying to do something. Nothing they're doing. is
Greater
good.
Israel?
Like they want because their ties with the U.S. aren't. They're tight, but
Whatever.
like they are slowly kind of disconnecting from like people.
APEC. No,
You mean OPEC?
AIPAC.
A- Yeah, APEC.
American
Israel Political Action Committee.
I want to mention
I'm
something.
just saying, like they.
I
have a-
remember,
But like there are a lot of places that are disconnected from them, and they're disconnected. Like a lot of
No.
places. No, in like
like in
Europe.
Thailand.
Yeah, in Europe, sure. I'm saying in America,
Yeah,
they're
also
not disconnected.
Thailand. Thailand is really anti like really aggressively anti-Israel for some reason. Probably because like
It's the
tourists
lady.
is
It's
like
the lady boys, bro.
But like I mean,
yeah,
they
but
do
like
keep
the
like
tourists are
they're
like really
testing
rude.
how much they can get away with. Like when they like bite like big
Yeah.
Donald Trump's hand. Like don't listen to what they.
Dude, this is what happened in the Mexican-American War.
They're,
Well, I think
they're
that-
edging
Oh,
off.
Will.
I don't think that's what it is. I think
Will
it's
and
just stuff.
Senor Elliot.
I think they're confident in their political dominance over America. Because like you can look at
French
APAC's
people.
website and it's like it
French
just
people.
basically says, "Hey, we own this many politicians."
Mm.
Like that's basically what it says. That's not like me trying to like make something up. If you look at APAC's website, they're bragging about it. They're like,
I want to mention something.
Israel gets so much money. To these
Okay.
guys."
I did mention like early on, I had like an argument with like, an Israeli person, and we did move on to like the Israel-Palestine conflict. And one of his claims was that Israel is a mediator for the Middle Eastern countries. Besides that,
what are the mediators?
yeah, like or
Let me bomb
or they
this
would have
one
been
guy.
terrorists
Yeah,
and wanted
that's
like
gonna-
death to America. And then it really had me thinking. But like a lot of the conflicts that were mediated by Israel, they were initially instigated by Israel.
They're
Yeah.
aggressors.
If
Yeah, let me bomb this one third world country. Yeah, that's gonna tell everyone to back off.
but it's also just like even with like pre-Israel, like not really
Yeah,
pre-Israel because Israel existed like 1948, but let's talk about like pre 9/11 or just like pre like any like destabilization like during those times. Um, most of the conflicts that happened in the Middle Eastern like area, like they had nothing to do with Israel, but also they were completely different from the conflicts now. Like I would say they were more like they were better than stuff now. Like their conflicts were more structured. Like they didn't have like this insane geopolitical thing about like oil because frankly oil wasn't like really sought on after during that time. But it's like Israel's like involvement in politics like like involvement in politics has existed like since 1948. But like when it really grew into like the later like 21st century, um not just 21st, but like the later 20th century, early 21st century, um, it just grew like tenfold worse. I get it's because of, like technology, but it's like their tactics just grew tenfold worse. And with the propaganda, with like mediator, that's just not true.
Yeah, that's like just the dumbest claim ever. I feel like you can literally ask like some guy who like only knows his information from TikTok, and if you tell him Israel's the mediator, he's still gonna be like, no.
Right.
Dude,
That's an insane claim.
dude, okay, like, TikTok is just straight up like the new Fox News. Cause like, I just remember when like everyone was saying that Vinted was selling
Yes, that was like a week ago.
Yeah, that's not. That was
I didn't
like,
hear about that.
chocolate.
Because
What is Vinted?
it's like a
It's like a
it's kind of like
vintage.
Depop in a way, and
But
then
like
like
100 times better.
Can I
vintage
can I actually disagree with
online
you on this one?
store.
What's
So I know the prospect of like selling children on Vinted is insane, but I feel like we also have to take account that if it was a genuine thing, like it could still be a possibility. Like people don't realize like a lot of trafficking rings, like a lot of areas where like content is distributed, like and children are being exploited. Not just children, but like people in general. It is so overt. It is so like easy to find. Like Twitter, it's already a hellscape. You can find stuff like that on Twitter.
Sure can.
You can. There are literally children like just deliberately selling themselves on Twitter. It might be a psychological thing, but even then, it's just like if you can find stuff like this on Twitter, I don't think it would be necessarily unreasonable to find that stuff on Vinted. Something actually happened like this on Wayfair, actually, like the whole Vinted thing.
it wasn't that also fake? Like people like wasted a bunch of like police resources on Wayfair and it wasn't actually true.
But I just feel like it could still happen, like whether it's like hidden in
I-
plain sight or just like straight up over.
I don't disagree, but at the same time you have to take into account that like Vinted like makes you have your like location. Like you have to give your location to Vinted, like where you live. Like and I get that people can lie and stuff, and it is a possibility. I don't disagree that it might have been a possibility. It's just kind of like a little insane that people just went on with this truth, like as like even though like there was like
Fact checking.
not a lot of
fact
proof.
checking is
Checking.
dead. People see one piece of information and they run with it, just like
Exactly,
like it's
Like there
fucking gospel.
definitely should have been more investigation on this, like without like wasting police resources because you can do investigations without like really needed to like compensate by calling the police. This
Like-
is like the
Like the screenshots that people shared. I feel like no, I think like some of them were just predator catchers, and like why would you
why
like,
would you catch a predator on Vinted?
people catch you can catch predator man,
That is true, but like Vinted, bro.
but like
Jeez.
but like But like and also like a lot of those like posts that people were sharing were created like either like 5 minutes ago, a day ago, 2 seconds ago.
Yeah.
It was very and like especially the screenshot with those DMs were like he was just being like very like dead as the oh yeah I'm still like child, oh child, this is a child, and like
Well, yes, I still child.
I'm still a child invented.
Zuvant.
Predator larva, bruh.
Zuvant.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
guys, I think it's like it's just getting kind of late. No.
Yeah, you guys want to cut it off?
Yeah.
All right, next episode we're gonna complain about cops for an hour and 30
I was
minutes straight.
thinking that.
And we're gonna get
We
good.
should talk about cops.
Dude, why are we low-key potential group? We like only have muted twice in summer.